Hi, teachers. Namaste. I hope you're all well. We made this checklist to give a tick boxes of everything that we're looking to have included in the DLMs. So we will share this with you and hopefully it will be helpful. I'll just read it quickly. I included a weekly plan checklist for students. Okay, so that means that there's a list of everything they're doing every day. I double checked all page numbers and exercise numbers. If you're giving students work from the textbook, you want to make sure that it's the correct page number. If your DLM says do the exercise on page 6, but the exercise is actually on page 7, then they're going to get confused. So make sure the page numbers are correct. I included clear headings. So making sure that everything is labeled correctly, that the different sections of the DLM are labeled. If there's a do now, it should be labeled. Everything should be very, very clear. Try to have a do now every day that relates to the topic. So the do now, it's kind of like a fluency activity in math. It should prepare students for what they're doing that day. It should be kind of like a warm-up. I put that you should include the objective. That's only for class 4 and up, okay? So for smaller students, reading an objective is not helpful for them. They don't need it. What is helpful is that if you're translating the instructions into Nepali, so if the students have their weekly plan, if they're able to read what they're supposed to do in Nepali, it'll be very helpful. It'll also be very helpful for the guardians who are helping their little son or bacha do their work. This says I included at least one resource outside of the textbook, a worksheet, a news article, a graphic organizer. This is less for ECV students, but you can think about it. I included at least one place-based activity. So that's any activity that requires the students to talk to someone in the community, to do an outside activity. It could be a listening, it could be observation, something that engages them with their environment. We want students to take quizzes. I don't think that's really required for ECV students. And then if you make a quiz, make sure that there's an answer key. I included opportunities for higher order thinking. So making sure that all the activities you include are not just objective questions where they have to memorize. Allow opportunities for them to do some thinking, some creative writing, things like that. Make sure the lessons are connected. So if you study the letter A one day, right? Maybe the next day you do because that's another vowel. And then you can practice words with and words with so that they're connecting together. If you use exercises from the book, you don't need to type them onto the DLM. What you need to do is write on the DLM, do the exercise on page 6. Don't copy the exercise from page 6 onto your DLM. Just write the instructions. And then lastly, I included graphics and visuals to support learning. Okay. So, how much time do I have? Okay, I'm going to stop there, and then I'm going to make another one where we're going to look at some examples.